What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 170, and we start today's episode off with Marco Verratti coming to us and thanking us for putting him back into the team, which is always nice when you get those emails because it means the player's morale is more likely to go up. And we also have a squad report as well, so a squad report to see how the players are doing, and as you can see, it's looking good. Obviously now we're at the summer transfer window, can't make any more changes until January, but yeah, I was pleased with the business we've done. You know, looking over some of the comments, I've only uploaded the first two episodes in a new season of PSG, and I've been looking over the comments from people suggesting names and throwing names out there and you know, telling me what to do basically. And obviously I can't, you know, strengthen it to everyone's liking, but I really do feel as though the ambition that I had and seemed to be shared by you was that coming to PSG was going to be good because there was a lot of deadwood players that needed to be replaced, and that was the aim of the summer transfer window. We did that. And now our squad's looking younger, it's looking fresher, it's looking better, and it's got great potential for the future. So, you know, if we stay at PSG, if we leave PSG, whatever happens, it's going to be a very decent squad. Also, league table as well, 7 games in, 6 wins and 1 draw. Perfect start, really. And also Champions League, 1 game played so far, and of course, 1 win. So, very, very encouraging start so far. Only 1 loss in the entire season to date. That was, of course, against Juventus in the Super Cup, or whatever you want to call it. The game between the Champions League and Europa League winners from the past season. So it's been a really, really encouraging start. The longer we can keep this going, the better, and I'm really, really pleased with what's going on at PSG. As I mentioned before, I'm playing some great football with this team. It's looking really, really strong, and I'm enjoying it. What can I say? Hopefully you guys are as well. But still, we take on Ajax for the first game of today's episode here as we travel to the Netherlands, and of course, taking on Ajax in the Champions League. The Champions League and all midweek games, really, there always are some players getting dropped and rested for the games. But in this game, there was only a couple of real absentees, to be honest. Verratti and Pastore came in for Coulomb and Tavernier. Higuain also came in for Lacazette. But for the most part, it was a really... Cabella even. But it was a really, really strong team. And I definitely fancied our chances. And that's why in the 11th minute, as the shot was saved by the goalkeeper, we won the throw-in after the clearance. Kurzawa crossed it in, and Gonzalo Higuain headed it in. So, Ajax 0, PSG 1, 10 minutes into the game, and we're already 1 goal up. It is Gonzalo Higuain getting the goal. And as I mentioned before, the guy is now settling for a place on the bench, and for an 87 rated striker, you're never going to be too happy with that. But whenever he does get in the team, at least this season, he seems to be scoring the goals, so it's really healthy to have that option there for midweek games and whenever we need to play him. So 1-0 to PSG in this game. In the 21st minute, Zivkovic, I don't know how you pronounce the name, the guy that a lot of people are buying this year, goes very close with the shot going just over the bar, and in the 24th minute, a great chance for us to make it 2-0. Lacazette fake shots around his man, then Rice the slide challenge, but the shot was well saved by the goalkeeper, and to be honest, I messed it up quite badly there, didn't I? And eventually Niang's cross was cleared away. So still 1-0 in this game, but a couple of really good early chances for both teams, but thankfully we were the only side that had scored, and Verratti went very close there from the shot from a mile out, but the goalkeeper did tip the ball over the bar, and it went away for a corner. So still Ajax 0, PSG 1, and in the 35th minute again we come through, Eden Hazard finding Lacazette, he rolls it through towards Gonzalo Higuain, looking pretty threatening up top here. He takes it around his man with the reverse step over, then shoots, but again, the goalkeeper makes the save and Ajax get the ball away. So still 1-0. The goalkeeper for Ajax called into action a lot of times, but still we couldn't find that all-important second goal, so still the lead was only 1 goal. But in the 40th minute, 5 minutes before half-time, Zivkovic is on the ball for Ajax again and shoots, and again can't hit the target, so still 1-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. And on the stroke of half-time here, as Ajax get the ball away, they fail to keep composure and keep holding the ball. Van der Wiel intercepts and goes pretty close with the attempt, which goes just off target. So in the first half, a lot of action, lots and lots of shots, lots of attempts on target for both sides, and a couple of attempts off target as well, but it was still 1-0, and I was really surprised, to be honest, because I thought it would have been like 2-1 or maybe 3-1 or 2-0, but you know, some more goals than just a 1. But regardless, straight after kickoff in the second half, Ajax kept hold of the ball pretty nicely, and as El Ghazi gets himself inside, he picks out Victor Fischer, and unfortunately for us, Keita had literally just came off the bench, and his first piece of involvement in the game is giving away a penalty. So that was kind of frustrating. It's my fault, obviously, for a needless lunge, and obviously I wasn't really set there. I sort of just basically barged into him. It's a stupid mistake from me, and it's a definite penalty. So penalty to Ajax, and a great chance to make it 1-0 here, and 1-1 even. And it is going to be that man Zivkovic. Can he score against Hugo Lloris, or is Lloris going to put him off with these animations? I decided to use all 4 at the same time, and clearly it works because Zivkovic just slips over John Terry-esque as he goes to take the penalty and blazes the ball over the bar and into the stand. So it's still 1-0 to PSG, and at the time I just could not stop laughing. Absolutely incredible action, if you will, from Hugo Lloris there, using all 4 of the new penalty save animations for the goalkeeper to try and put the striker off, and eventually as Anthony goes forward there from the goal kick, we put the shot wide, and in the end it works out so well. He put the player off so badly he couldn't even keep his foot in, and he ends up slipping over as he goes to take the shot. As you can see, Lloris dancing around on the goal there. So there's a tip for you guys: if you want to save a penalty or make sure the opponent player misses it, then all you got to do is just use all 4 of the animations. So still Ajax 0, PSG 1, and the 60th minute here, just past the hour mark, Gonzalo Higuain was denied by a very good save, and it was still 1-0. So I was getting really frustrated in this game because despite Ajax missing a penalty, we'd had a lot of chances, but I just couldn't wrap the game off. And again, Anthony going forward there, his shot saved, and then somehow with Higuain had an open goal. And the header was so tame, it didn't even cross the line. The goalkeeper just went and grabbed it. So still 1-0, and I could have not been more frustrated in this game. But Lloris made a very good save in the 87th minute there to keep it at 1-0, and we were still in the lead in this game. But Ajax were beginning to grow in confidence, were beginning to look a lot stronger as the game did draw on. As you can see by the radar and also the bodies on the screen there, you can see they're pushing a lot of men forward. And eventually, after a cross gets played into the box, it's not fully dealt with. Fischer hits the post, and you know, it's just one of those things really. The ball hits the post and it cannons off Thiago Silva as I try to clear the ball away, and in the end, as you can see, the diving header from the Ajax player seems to put Thiago Silva off. He seems to trip over him really, and the ball just trickles into the open goal as Lloris is out of his goal. So unfortunately for us, Ajax grabbed themselves an equaliser in stoppage time, and you know, I have no idea how, but this goal was actually credited to Victor Fischer, the guy who took the shot and it hit the post. But there you go. But even so, it was just one of those moments where, you know, sometimes you get a bit of fortune, sometimes you don't, and that was certainly one of those cases where it just didn't go right for us there. I tried to clear the ball away with Silva, but unfortunately didn't react quick enough. So final score was Ajax 1, PSG 1. The penalty sort of made that game what it was for the ridiculousness of it, but even so, a really action-packed game, very entertaining. It was one of those games where you have fun playing the game, and it's one of those where you just can't wait to show people on YouTube. As a YouTuber, when you do play these games, you always hope for a lot of action, a lot of interesting things to happen, so there's more things to talk about and more reasons for you guys to really enjoy the videos. And that was certainly one of the games where I was playing it and just enjoying every moment, because I knew it would be certainly fun for you guys to watch. But still, a 1-1 draw. No doubt I'm disappointed to slip up and throw away 2 points in stoppage time, as we did. But, you know, Ajax are a good team. We're away from home. You know, we'll take the draw, and there you go. Still following out, we took on FC Nantes here for the second and final game of today's episode, back in Ligue 1. And, of course, as you can see by my lineup, back to the original first 11 as well. So, obviously, Ashton Gut still currently injured, but Van der Wiel does a good job at right back. So, taking on FC Nantes, and they've made a very good start to the season so far, currently sitting in the top 5. So, I don't know too much about them in real life, in all honesty, but even so, a very good start to their season. And as you can see, exactly why, because 19 minutes in, a fantastic finish there, and what a lovely assist as well. You've seen a couple of really good assists for me this season with the way that Cabella and Lacazette are playing together, but that was a really nice goal. I gave it away stupidly with Hazard with a stupid backheel there, but then the Nantes player says, that's how you backheel the ball there then. Lovely little backheel towards his teammate, and what a wonderful finish that is as well, curling it into the far corner. Pace, power and accuracy, and Serge Gapka makes it Nantes 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0. So unfortunately for us, the home side take the lead in this game. It's my fault for giving the ball away, just one of those silly mistakes I need to cut out, but even so, a very nice back heel and a great finish as well. So 1-0 in this game, but in 25th minute, Remy Cabella comes forward, but is denied by a very good save by the goalkeeper after a lovely little drag back. So still 1-0 unfortunately in this game as we tried to get ourselves back on level terms, and from that, Nantes broke and went down the left hand side here. As they kept hold of the ball, they got past Coulon way too easy. I wasn't trying to lunge and give away a stupid free kick. And eventually the cross comes in, it's flicked backwards, and what a chance that wasn't a half volley. But thankfully for us it goes over. So still Nantes only leading by a goal to nil. But they were looking very good in this game. They were looking very strong, and you can see exactly why they've made a very good start to this season. But in the 38th minute, as they cross the corner into the box, we get it away. And then Hazard goes down the left-hand side. He was probably the one at fault for the goal, even though it was my fault obviously. But eventually he goes forward here, passes passes the ball into Lacazette. The shot is well saved though, but as it comes to Niang, he plays the ball forward, and Remy Cabella's first time strike goes into the back of the net and equalises. So Nantes 1, PSG 1, back on level terms. Remy Cabella, what a start to the season he's having. Niang getting the assist there. At first I thought he was offside, but it was very, very tight. The linesman did keep his flag down, and I think in the end correctly so. So Remy Cabella smashes it in and makes it 1-1. So that's now his 7th goal in Ligue 1 already. What a start to the season our attacking midfielder is having. So 1-1 in this game. But in the 43rd minute again, Nantes come forward here, and Lloris had to make a very good save to keep it at 1-1. So Hugo Lloris called into action there, and we were still on level terms. So, you know, a clear sign that, you know, a lot of people do say this division is really, really easy. It may be easy in some games, but this was certainly one of the more difficult ones. But past the hour mark here, we pass out from the back with some nice control. And nice teamwork, good build-up play here. And as Lacazette slides the ball down the right-hand side towards Niang, he takes on the number 24, beats him with a Berber spin, then a nice little body feint through the legs of the defender, who slides in, and Niang wins us a penalty just past the hour mark. So Nantes really can't complain about that. It was a terrible challenge. Niang completely did one defender with the Berber spin, and then the next with the body feint, right through the legs of the number 3, as he dives in needlessly there and gives away a penalty. So penalty to Paris Saint-Germain. Eden Hazard has scored every single penalty we have taken since arriving here at Parc des Princes. So with Eden Hazard, I could not be feeling more confident he was going to give us the goal to put us in front in this game for the first time, and he did. He sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and the Belgian redeems himself, really. Again, I know it was my fault, but even so, he redeems himself with a nice little penalty there, makes it 2-1, and we are back in front in this game. So very composed finish by Eden Hazard. Why would you expect anything else? And it is indeed Nantes 1, Paris Saint-Germain 2. And to be honest, not much really happened after that until the 90th minute, as we have a good chance here with Fekir off the bench. He gets tackled, but it comes to Lacazette. Quick little ball roll, then turns his man, goes down the right hand side. I tried to catch the goalkeeper at the near post, but it did hit the side netting and go behind for a goal kick. So the final score was 2-1 to Paris Saint-Germain. We get the job done. It's another win for us, and still only one defeat in all competitions so far, and a very good start continues. So as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please do leave a like, and I will see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.